Hello everyone, this is Keith with Larimore Farms. I'm out today. I'm missing 3 calves that I had bottle fed. It's the ones that the bulldogs got a hold to a couple weeks ago. And I haven't seen them for a couple days, which is not unusual. The river's down, the water's out of the swamps, and they kind of go out and they eat the fresh grass that comes up. That gives the pastures a small break. But these little calves, like I said, they are MIA, and I'm trying to locate them. I'm fairly deep in the swamp, probably a quarter of a mile, and I should be getting close to the river. I can see the tracks where they've been down in here, and I haven't seen the calves yet. The only thing about these river swamps, after a while everything starts to look the same, and my eyesight ain't the best in the world. So I'm gonna walk around and see what I can locate. Maybe I can find them, make sure everything's okay with them. As long as I can find them and they look okay, healthy, I'll just leave them be. But it's you gotta watch for snakes and gators down in here, because the water's not very far. Whew. And the deer flies are awful. But as you can see, they eat all this hydrilla and stuff that wash up out the rivers. There's some sign. That's probably a couple of days old. But these little sandbars, they build up on the edge of the river. And this is a creek that they drink out of. Well, this creek runs from a lake, which is this way, and the river, which is about, I'd say 50 yards that way. All of it's black water, and the gators, they'll lay right in around the edge of it, so you have to kind of watch it. There's some more fresh ones. That's probably yesterday evening or maybe this morning. So I'm gonna say I'm getting close to something. But anyway, I'm gonna walk on around in here a little bit and see what I can find, and maybe I can run across them. Got a lot of little cypress saplings coming up. This is a river birch. See the paper on it, looks kind of thing. Now, this is a fun fact. I didn't know it, but I learned. I was watching the Last Frontier, I believe it was, on the History Channel a few years back. This river birch, you can take the bark off of it because it comes off in like sheets, and you could actually take it and put a little bit of water in it and boil it, and it'll make a type of pitch. Well, it's not really a pitch, but it'll kind of like a salve, and you can take it and use it for mosquito repellent or bugs repellent. It's a natural alternative to all these chemicals you get. Now, this stuff is called lizard tail. The Indian people said you could use it for like anti-inflammatory and stuff like that. I just run across that, thought I'd throw it in there. But, anyway, I'm gonna walk on through, and I'll be back with you shortly. So I'm trying to find my way through. Black. Where you at, Black? I'll have to look over my funny noises. A lot of times, these little bottle calves, you'll make a little noise, they'll answer back at you. Just kind of hanging around this river. There's a lot of scat right there. So what's going on here? Well, look at him. Down in a hole. So now I got to get her out of there. I'm gonna have to cut you off because I can't hold the phone and video me going in there. I hope there ain't no snakes. Good Lord. I think what was going on where I was seeing all this cow manure around this spot, when this little fella fell in that hole, the rest of them would come. They was trying to get him, figure out how to get him out or coach him out. Of course, they ain't got no arms. They can't pick one another up and get them out the hole. But I got him out, and he's nibbling on some grass. He stood up one time, but he got back down. I'll come back and check on him in a little while, give him a little time to get his energy back, because the whole time he was in that hole, he was fighting. But he seems to be pretty healthy, other than he's been down for maybe a day and a half. When a cow gets down like that, the joints lock up on them. Sometimes they get up, sometimes they don't. It's just a fact, all right? But anyway, I'm gonna walk on through, see if I can find the others, and I'll come back to see if I can find him. Out in these old river swamps, you can find all kind of stuff. I like to collect old milk bottles, and that little runner is about dried up. A lot of times, walking through these swamps, back in the old days when they had the milk bottles, they had them sitting out in their sheds or whatever, and when the water would come up, it would flood these swamps. And sometimes the river houses that were close to the swamps, they would get flooded up, a couple of feet without going in, because, ooh, I like busted my behind. They had them jacked up fairly high where they thought the water wouldn't get to them. So anyway, they when the water would come up, it would get under the edge where the shelves were, and it washed old milk bottles out. And you find them laying all in these swamps. I like to take them up, clean them up, and put them up on a little shelf at home. But I about lost my way. I got to go back this way to get back that way. It's been a while since I've been in here. In 2016 and 2018, we had two major floods in this area. Where I'm standing right now, the water would probably be, I'd say, close 15 feet deep right here. And I mean, that's a ways up a tree. But I think the first one come in 2016. That was Hurricane Matthew. And it dumped a lot of water on us, and a dam broke upstream, and it flooded us pretty good. Then 2018, it was Florence, and another dam broke upstream. I don't know what kind of dam. I hadn't been up that way or done any investigations. That's just what they told us. I think one of them was like Duke Energy, which is a power company up that way in the edge of North Carolina. And when it broke loose, it sent all this water down the little PD river.